There we go. Hey, YouTube, it's Brick Smith with Fazoom. And welcome to Lego Masters Posto. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. What we're here to do every week is we're going to talk roughly an hour about how we feel about the show. What we saw, what we liked, what we didn't like, who we don't like. And why Chris couldn't be on. No, I'm kidding.
Can I just say that every time you saw Moto, something was falling over or Moto was running his rear end off. So I don't think I could do that. So props to Moto.
Also, I noticed that he was, or Brittany noticed, I didn't. He was, Moto seemed extremely nervous.
Yeah.
I would also like to say about Moto, you said stuff was falling over, and I'm like, you know, with his history, with the big rocket, with the balloon, didn't one of the masks, either the mask or the wolf or something fell?
Something, yeah.
We should have seen it.
I turned to Jake when it went to commercial. I'm like, if he pulls a Moto as that thing turns the corner.
Oh man. Yeah.
So we got Nick and the Brickhead family. We got Brick Hands Down. We got MJ Bay. TJ, what's up, man? Brick Dudes and Vision Bricks in the house. Good to have you guys. Welcome.
What's up?
I have plenty of other invites out, so if you're not, whatever. Okay, the two that I was shocked. Like I first look at them, I'm like, I'm not gonna like them. Yeah, their build. Oh my goodness, I like the red head with the paint cans and the lid spinning. I really enjoyed what they did with that. I don't know.
That was top notch. It was a level up from a first build. I mean, I haven't done a lot of research in everybody in the show, so so for me, I mean, I know the guys I know and I know the guys I don't. So there, I don't know, and I'm like, oh, they nailed that. That was. I'm not commenting on
that too, Stephen.
Yeah.
Hey, did you send an invite to Dana? He's probably around.
Oh, yeah, I already did. Yes, of course.
Okay. All right. I'll text him. Get on the dang show.
Oh, the guy with the long hair. Never heard of him. Was very happy about hey, what's up? We got TJ and the Hizzy.
Hey. TJ, what's up, man?
Hello.
I was very happy about Mark and his brother almost getting first.
Yeah.
If Moto can't, this is how it works for me. I can't answer for nobody else. If Moto can't win, Mark and his brother need to. I don't care what they build.
Correct. I mean, I had to pull for my friends in my state.
Yeah,
they're going to be my number one ride or die, but I'm all for Moto too. So
I completely understand the logic there. Did you hear Mark say that he beat Tyler in a build off at one of the conventions?
I can't remember if I was there for that or not, but I know they talk about that a lot. So
that's good times. Now Mark is still working at Atlanta Brick Company, correct?
Yeah, he is.
Cool. I was just making sure. If you guys don't know, it's in Noonan, Georgia. Atlanta Brick Company. We'll be there on June 26th, and possibly see Mark. Mark's good for me. Last time I talked to Mark, he was finding me a Lego set that I didn't buy. Thank you, Mark.
He's a good dude, man.
He is, man. But yeah, TJ, any opinions?
I mean, there was a lot of Moto running. I counted like 5 or 6 times.
Moto.
Yeah.
TJ, can you make Moto a meme where he's always running?
No, the Naruto guy or whatever that's always was running in the background. Lego Masters, and then have a thing Moto on Lego.
I love it. Oh, what? Okay, let's get down and dirty real quick, early. By the way, there is plenty of invites. I don't know what the hell everybody's at.
So, are you doing a contest this time?
Of course I am, Jamie. I don't know if Jamie knows it or not, but we're gonna give away some Lego. But anyway, yeah, I see what Jamie did there. By the way, if you guys don't know, Brick Jams was very sweet to Chris. I don't know if he's done a video or not yet.
Not yet. I'm in the process.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's one of them grails, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the original set that I got in 1977. What? Yeah, so I'm making a video. I just hadn't finished putting it together yet. So this is the first brick I ever had in that box. So
yeah, that's awesome. That's how you get. So yeah, like I said, Bass Tax. Which one did you hate? What was the one you're like, oh, yeah, I could have done better.
Of the builds,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the sheep one is like you had a lot of. I think they did a great build in what they built.
Yeah,
they had a lot of time, and they could have made that sheep bounce back and forth.
Oh yeah,
or something like that. I think they had good elements to it, but I don't know if they realized too late that they were
desperately undersized.
Yeah, right.
Of course I did. He's just being a jerk right now.
Okay. He just got from you.
I know. DJ, which one did you not? Which one was you like?
I mean,
By
the
way.
Swan one was a bit disappointing, mostly because of the wheel. It's really weird to only have 2 wheels moving.
That was awkward.
Yeah.
Britt?
I don't know.
Okay, so you're not going to hate anybody right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to touch on the motorcycle couple, brother and sister. My opinion is simple. They shouldn't have brick built it. They should have built it out of 1 and 2 layers of plates or even tiles. And I feel like that would have moved a whole lot. I don't know. I don't know motors, but I know that that would have definitely, in my opinion, I don't know. I could be wrong. What do you guys?
Well, the mechanism they were doing, having those discs flip underneath the wings and everything, I don't think that was going to work anyway. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
it wasn't attached, so it was going to get wobbly, if you ask me. I don't know. But there was definitely not enough. They couldn't have. Anyway, it was not. Even if it had moved, it would have been very awkward.
Okay.
And probably would not have held it, because if that weight of those brick wings would come down really hard on those whatever things, it would have broke apart pretty fast. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that sounds good. What do you say, TJ? About the same?
Yeah. I think if they had some sort of technique actually going inside the wings and supporting that, it would have moved.
Could they have, in my opinion, I'm just asking, I don't know for nothing about motors. Could they have done 2 motors out like that, running each wing?
Yeah.
Out of the belly? Okay. I'm just asking.
I think so. I mean, I'm terrible at Technic, so I was sweating that one. Because I was trying to think what I would build and everything, and I'm like, oh, I hate Technic. So I left that to Dana. Dana can do that.
Yeah. What were you going to say, my love?
I will say this. Okay, so I missed bits and pieces because I was trying to put Penelope to sleep. So I may have missed what their whole thing. What was the father and son's build about?
Oh, that was this 4 seasons.
I got that it was the 4 seasons
of the Midwest.
Of the Midwest.
And then the clock
It should
tower.
have just been snow.
Because I was just wondering because they said something to Mark and what's his brother's name?
I don't know. Mark and his brother.
Chris.
Steven.
Steven.
Mark has an invite, by the way.
No, okay. Okay, so they said something to them about your build isn't really about you.
Yeah.
But then I was like, what is this 4 seasons? What does this have to do with them? There's like 8 million people in their build. What does it have to do with them?
The love of the Midwest.
So yeah, I guess I missed the
because
part
I'm
where
telling
they
you
explained
what, CJ can attest to this. There are 4 seasons in the Midwest, and
I
they're
think
beautiful.
if I had a choice and I built a Filipino flag for my ancestry
Mhm.
and then built a beach with a palm tree because I live in Florida, one of those things is more about me than the other.
Ooh, get it, girl.
And of course, I'm the one talking about building related stuff. So anyway.
Yeah, that's why I married her, folks. Y'all can't get enough. Chris just like, okay. Okay. Also real quick.
That's where the other build came in with the hot dog.
Go ahead, Chris.
I will say that the Michigan or the Midwest build, it was a mess a little bit. I mean, the tower was okay. The clock was clean, but when you look at the base, clock was clean and that was moving well. But when you looked at the base with all the pigs they packed on there, that became less building and more decorating. and so they were just shoving figs on instead of building stuff. So I think, and they pointed that out. They said that was a little bit of a mess. So
I will say that the New York and Chicago guys who I guess they're new, they don't know each other. They did really well considering that's the first time that this is like. And I'm telling you right now, when it spun New York and spun Chicago, I just about lost my mind. I was like, "Oh my god!"
And that was good.
And
I sat there and I go, New York and Chicago. Counted letters. I did. I sat there and counted. I'm like, oh, wow.
That's like finding out Batman and Superman's mom's name Martha. I mean, you know.
Why did you say Martha?
Martha.
I really, again, I've actually had a Chicago style hot dog with the relish and whatnot. Here comes Rich, everybody. You like that show too?
Wow, I'm in. Bam.
Did you like the show?
I did.
He's like, what show?
Yo.
Of course I was watching it. Are you kidding me?
Oh, goodness.
I had to stop everything I was doing for the day so I could make sure I had dinner ready and eaten, and so we could watch the show.
Heck yeah, man. That's exactly what we did, only Penelope did not do what she was supposed to.
Penelope decided, I'm not going to sleep, Mom.
So did anybody feel it was a little awkward when the dude was building the giant wiener? I mean,
no, I enjoyed it. I like big old wieners.
It's like, and then there was the moment he has bigger. I'm like,
you make it bigger?
Gil, our friend Gil was in Canada just freaking out, going, I can't believe they're letting this pass. So
I sent Gil an invite. He just doesn't love me. I see who loves me. It's fine. Actually, I told the left coast to just back off. Don't mess up. Don't screw up or nothing. You know, watch your show live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, Jesse. That was, you know what, though, Jesse? I, honest to God, thought you and Troy were going to be on the show.
Yeah, I did too.
I am very upset that you guys did not make it on. Cool. I really, honest to God, thought you guys were going to be on there. And, hey, season 3.
Jesse, how far did Jesse get?
Oh, I didn't ask. I don't, that's Chris.
Is that privileged information?
That's like asking, what's going on, Mando? Welcome.
Oh my God, Chris, you can't just ask people why they're white.
What's up, Joe?
I'm probably the only person here who's ever seen Mean Girls. Sorry.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I know what Mean Girls is. That lady's a bitch on there. She's all mean. And then that girl from Africa is like, sup, honky. And then...
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Joe.
Hey, Chris, I want to make a public apology. I'm really, 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 really sorry about talking about your red rocket to your church people.
It's okay, man. It's all good.
Hey, Nick, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
I don't know. Kevin looked like you were looking at Nick.
No, I gotta look this way, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? I can't hear you.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It doesn't matter.
How's the new place, Jeff?
I'm tired.
This
Leave me alone.
His new place is full of angst and pointed commentary.
Not even a little bit.
All right. So we asked the other folks, what is you guys' favorite build? You guys on the bottom.
I didn't watch that shit.
Bless your heart.
I have to say the dragon one was my favorite, and I knew that one was probably going to get from the get go.
The Wayne and Zach,
just with all that motion it had.
Wayne and Zach or Steve and Mark. They both had dragons.
Oh, the one that actually won the gold brick.
Yeah, Wayne and Zach. I kind of thought that they would get it too. I thought it was going to be down to those two as well, those two teams. Mark
I felt strongly about that. I will say.
No, you didn't. Don't lie.
She's right.
Don't
I thought it was going to be the twins. I was frustrated. I like Mark's and his brother's build. The only issue I had is that the judges said it's not. It's just it's the story's not good enough. And I felt like the twin story was better than Mark's and his brother.
Yeah, but not the build. The build got them there, but the story would have pushed them over the top.
Yeah, they would have.
They didn't have their story all done.
They would have beat the Brothers Dragon had they had the story right. I think.
I don't know. I really like the dragon. Like,
it's really nitpicking, for them, and they're talking about their story. Come on.
But I know, but still, I mean,
Yeah, I really liked the dragon too. It was really well done and articulated well.
Actually, I had issues with the articulation of the dragon.
no.
I don't even know what's
dragon? The
happening.
golden or the
I
two
will
dragons?
have to fall back to a Lego master that I know, Mel, Iceberg Brick. And, he says
Hand drop.
reality TV is not reality. It's just not. It's just not. So.
Yeah, but his complaint about the movement on the dragons was J.K. Brickworks would have done it better.
I know,
But he
I'm-
also would have done it in a longer run of time.
Now was the water one was a water creature, not a dragon, right?
Sea serpent.
Well, sea
Sea serpent.
serpent is a dragon kind of.
Now we're getting into cryptid territory here.
Well, let me just say this though.
It's
Let me
it's
just say
based
this.
on the world dragon, which is a Norse mythology creature.
I'll say that I didn't see any wings on the other dragon, the Brothers Dragon.
That's because Eastern dragons don't have wings.
Well, who cut them off?
Oh
my God! Here we go.
Don't get me started on dragons.
Wait, Nick,
Jimmy
you
wants
said there
wings.
was cryptids. Does that mean that Siren Head showed up in the builds?
Oh yeah, definitely. Siren Head was there. Bigfoot. If you guys looked hard enough, you could find Bigfoot.
Was he in the
He was
paint
somewhere
can?
in that four seasons build.
No, he was snacking on one of those sheep that were jumping
Yeah,
over.
Sam's Branch.
Now, let me say this one thing about the red and the blue dragon. That was they played the game perfect. The design was clean. It was good. But each of those sections of that dragon was exactly the same. So it varied a little bit. It was making multiples of the same dragon part and making up and down. And out. It was genius. They played the game well and they hit all the gearing with clouds and stuff really well. But they mentioned that they were finished really early. You know what I'm saying? And because I think they had that build planned out. They're like, hey, when we get a mechanical build, put us bada boom. This is what we're going to do, and they were able to do it. So
Wait, how did Moto and the other guy do? Whose name I'm sure is very important, but I don't remember.
All right. All right.
Is it pronounced Paris or Paris?
I think it's part.
Paris, right?
Because I heard someone said both. So
Yeah.
I'm
They had a good build, but their story was allegedly not good enough.
Wow. Wow. Dick's-
Wait. All right, is this Moto? It's just Maddie.
hey, Maddie.
I know what Moto can do. That was not Moto level.
No.
But have you guys noticed Moto looked more nervous than I have ever seen him before?
Aww.
Yeah, he was nervous.
Funny.
And he also has to co-build. Building with somebody completely different than building by yourself.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I don't know him at all. So I don't know what his style is like, and I don't know how they meshed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you
I
think
don't know.
about this theory? Like maybe he's downplaying his first few builds as a pass.
Sandbagging?
Not Moto.
Well, also Moto and Paris don't know each other. They were paired up there.
Were they? I didn't hear that. I didn't know.
Yeah, I asked him about it.
Yeah. Well, if you look at Moto's build, the noggins on those robots were really good and detailed, and then you could tell they really had to jump and build quick at seeing what was below.
They had
And it only seemed like one robot was working when they.
Yeah, I think they were having technical issues with
I
that.
think so.
Yeah. So the thing is about that, I've talked to Moto about this in private and not in private. So Moto is really the artistic Lego guy. Everybody sitting here knows this.
Yep, correct.
Paris is the guy that's like, oh, I could make that work. So those two getting paired together was supposed to be a dream team.
I got
But
you.
remember, if Paris is adapting to Moto's build style, look, the dude's a crazy builder. You have no idea how the hell you're going to get one of Moto's creations moving. So
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's,
Nah, I get it.
I don't know.
I mean, it sucks because I want Moto to win. We all do because he's our buddy. But I mean,
Not Chris. Chris
I do want Moto to win for crying out loud.
to win.
I'm gonna tell Mark.
What about the
Yeah,
Asian
Chris is
boy?
pulling the Homer card.
Oh no.
Well, Maddie.
The Asian boy, you know, the dragons. I was like, I've seen this done before.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
I
in
didn't
the,
think that was very original, but like they had the best movement out of everyone.
Yeah, it was an actual Lego set, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But I feel like they did it differently because of the undercarriage that I saw. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I
You guys
don't
know I don't.
understand
I'm not a good.
Julian, stop looking at other people's undercarriages.
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
Oh,
That's goofy.
So what are we gonna do?
So who's the dark horse? Who you know
Oh,
is probably
the
gonna hang
redheaded girl
around?
and her partner,
The minion.
the minion and the redhead.
Yeah,
Redheaded girl. Yeah.
the ones with the nice cans.
That one with the great cans.
I do not mean this like mean at all. Like, I have nothing against her. I love that build. But I saw her, and my first thought was, she looks like a minion.
Yeah, definitely wasn't the greatest wardrobe choice.
No, I don't think so.
Julian didn't see it.
No,
He's
I was too
no.
busy looking at the redhead.
Wait, what?
I mean,
Awkward
that's fair.
silence.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, redheads are, you know, nice to look at, depending. But if you make one mad,
Oh no, this red was like red like my shirt red.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's definitely a box red.
Not real red.
Not a natural. Not like this ginger over here.
no, well, bless her heart.
I'm pointing at that
I
guy.
get it. I got it.
Our little leprechaun. By the way, did you not get burnt out in eating the other day? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
These Irish eyes are shining.
Yeah, Chris, you look a little red. Not so much here, but here.
Yes, I got red. I got some sun that day when we were outside.
That's
so.
too much. Next time we're in the shade or inside, I'm
Yeah.
putting my foot down.
Like,
Yeah. Sunburn or plague. I'll take plague. Thank you.
Yeah, that was.
Hey,
Hey.
why did you enter with her? It would have been a better show to start with.
I just walked in.
She just walked in the
All
door.
right, I'll allow it.
So you caught a little bit of the show, right?
Yeah, what'd you say?
You know, I caught maybe like the first 5 minutes, honestly, and in the end. I was getting in the shower and getting my son to bed, so I missed a lot of it. So I really don't have that much of an opinion about it.
Yeah.
So I will rewatch it. But
Cool.
I saw
what did
it.
you guys think?
I have a question. Having seen basically nothing, who's your pick to win?
Oh, there you go.
Having seen none of it.
Having seen none of it, that one team with the two ladies.
All right.
The redhead and the blonde.
There's a few.
The redheads are the blonde.
What did we think about the swan build
I
besides
didn't like
the girls
it.
not working? Huh?
No.
There's a swan build?
Watch out.
It's coming for you, Jeff.
They got one
CJ
wheel
doing
on.
me.
As soon as that one wheel came on, I was like, "Oh man, that's trash. That's trash."
I didn't like the
I-
brick
I
build
would-
either.
I
It could have been
would-
smoother.
Yeah, between the swan carriage not working and the wings of the butterfly not working.
Yeah, the butterfly, the legs weren't even. I mean, it just.
Yeah.
It had one bad leg.
I seen the size of those wings, and I knew those weren't going to be going anywhere.
I was mentioning earlier they should have built it out of plates.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, you
Those
gotta- you
bricks
gotta-
weighed that sucker down.
You got to
Yeah.
think about those builders, though. They've been building, from probably the 70s, right? Maybe 60s.
Yeah, they've been building as long as I have.
Yeah. So, but maybe they're still stuck in that classic mentality.
Oh, when Lego really didn't move.
Yeah.
When the wheels were square.
When the wheels were made, it had metal spikes in them. Yeah, I remember.
I remember the.
I've got scars.
I do not want to hear that story.
So,
well, somebody asked what would everybody build?
Yeah, because I think that's something you asked every time last
yeah,
year, right?
okay. Sure, let's go around the horn and see what everybody would build. Brittany, let's start with you.
Whoa, hold on. The queen here, I go last.
Oh, okay. All right, Chris, you're up.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Dana and I would have done our story of being space dudes. So I'm thinking a nice planet with a ring.
What?
Come on, shut up. Having some spacey undulation with some stars in the background. This planet moving with a spaceship rotating around it, and like the two astro guys on a little meteor hanging out front kind of thing.
With blue suits on and red hands.
That's right. No.
DJ, how about you, buddy, Ro?
Probably something Ninjago related.
No, of course.
Maybe space. Space Ninja.
Star Wars meets Ninjago.
Starjago?
Starjago. How about you two down here?
All right. Well, when I was watching it, I was thinking we would do a haunted house, and we would have like ghosts like popping out of the windows, and have like minifigures on like a conveyor like running out of the house into like this graveyard type setting.
Nice. You only have 14 hours. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Good thing I'm a fast builder.
Nice. Jeff?
So I would make a pneumatic dildo that rests up on like a big like tank.
Sweet.
He said Bilbo, like Bilbo Baggins.
Oh, that's what I thought I said.
No, it'd just be going down the road, and with each wheel turn, the gears would be in rhyme with it. So it'd just be coming in and out, in and out.
Yeah, in and out of the Shire. Yes,
there you
Bilbo
go.
going in and out of the Shire. I got it.
So, and then I would have two minifigures that are clearly men. Shooting me. Then I have two minifigures.
Oh, I love it.
I really can't get mad at me or not.
I'd have two minifigures pegging in front of it.
Do you want me to get the
June 1st, man, Pride Month. Come on, let's do it.
Hey, Rich, how about you? Can you follow that?
Yeah, and we came over just back.
When we're asking Rick to class up the cut joint, this is in trouble.
Thank you for showing up, Emily.
Initially, I probably would have tried to go classic space, and then I would see that I got outgunned. And then I'd have to go to something maybe piratey. Maybe
terrible things about taking you to the other room.
Tagging each other.
You're so grounded.
You're almost outside there, Jeff.
So, yeah.
So I probably would have gone to pirate and made some sort of chip holes and had them going around each other or something. Maddie would have made a cat with the cat.
I would have made a cat butt, obviously. No.
Really?
I could go right before my dildo machine.
Well, my brother and I, we wanted to do the show together, and I could see us building like all of our family members, but with like food balloons. So like a balloon-shaped hot dog, a balloon-shaped hamburger, because food is always a big part of our family and coming together as one. Tying it in. Oh, no! got that set and you just knocked it over.
That broke something.
I forgot how long did they have to build this? It was what?
14 hours.
14 hours.
So
Which
about
was
2
probably
days.
broken up in 2 days, right?
Yeah.
2 days, yeah.
That does sound like an awful lot of time.
Emily says that I can't scream about dildos and pegging when the plumber comes.
What?
Hi, I'm the plumber.
The plumber's on his way now because we called him earlier today, and they're like, "Hey, we'll just show up." And we're like, "Okay, maybe tomorrow because it's 8:30 at night." Nah,
No.
we're coming here now.
Nice.
Yeah, I would think having that 2 day span of doing it within that 14 hours, that second day you would be a little bit more relaxed because you've cut your teeth on it a little bit, and now you got the jitters out to go on to day 2.
Or you went home and thought about it too much, and then go back and man, I gotta redo it all.
Yes, went home and cried all night.
Yep.
Well, that's why I can't figure out the one family who just built the sheet and didn't. I mean, I would have come in and we got to put some walls up or something to make it.
Yeah, it looked pretty.
Wait, were they Irish?
Built Brittany.
Okay. So I was thinking about it, and remember, one time I built this book bridge that showed how when you're reading, you go from your boring, drab, gray and black and white world into this colorful, imagination-filled fairies and whatever world. And I think I would do something like a play on that, but with the person actually moving and maybe books flying around as you go past, they open up and everything. That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
Hey.
I've never built a movement.
Kurt Wilson is here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone,
I
how's it going?
So I don't know what to do.
I would probably have built something, and I don't know how I would put movement into it, but maybe perhaps a building that started out multicolor and just went to pink. I don't know. Anyway, nobody cares. All right, moving on.
care.
Kurt, what would you have built?
What would I have built? I feel like I would have gone with something futuristic, sci-fi sort of float. I think that would have been fun.
Sir Kurt, would you have spent 2 hours building a robot this big?
No, I would. No.
I love you, buddy. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Inside jokes.
Yeah, I love them. Nice.
Oh, man.
But I was thinking too, because when Chris started talking, he's like, well, me and Dana, or no, Mark, whoever you said. And I'm
he said Dana.
You said Dana. Okay. I was like, man, I didn't think that if I went on there with somebody, it would kind of have to fit both of us.
Yeah.
Because if I went with you, books
Yeah,
would not fit.
No, it wouldn't.
So that
It'd
makes
be
it kind of
books.
harder.
Okay, so let's start.
If the two of you are on the show together, it should have you in a DDT halfway through the show going, "What the heck is your problem?"
Halfway through the show. You mean the first 3 minutes?
That's being generous still.
Hey, it's a Canadian. All right,
Where?
We're going to go right down the room again. Chris, who's your partner?
Do what?
Who's your partner?
What do you mean? In this room? Who's my partner?
No.
If you went
on the show, who's your partner?
Oh.
Now, this you don't have to say Dana. It can be whoever you want.
Oh, well, Dana was my dude, although I got asked by Martin of Alabama to be his partner first.
Nice.
So, I mean, I would take either one.
Okay. All right. TJ, how about you? Okay. Would it be Lloyd?
TJ would show up and then get paired with somebody.
Would the two of you go on together, or would you guys go separately, Nick and Nessie?
We actually interviewed for the season together, so we had plans on going in together.
Nice. Jeff?
Sir? So if I'm going I would go in multiple paths. If I wanted to get something that looked technical and that could be built by certain people, I would pick Chris simply because of the way that he builds his spaceships. We could apply that to other things and actually build something that's not space.
I mean, I'm waiting.
Secondly, I would pick Julian mostly because we would last 3 episodes before one of us got drunk and puked on Will Arnett. Thirdly, I'd take Kirk with me because Kirk's my boy. Hi, Kirk.
Aw.
Hey, Jeff.
Plus, they'd feel sorry for the 11-year-old hanging out with big fat white dude.
Rich, what do you say, man? I'm sorry you got to follow that every time, Rich. Go ahead.
So my wife has told me after the first season that I thought about, I was going to go with a really great technical builder that we know, young kid, Zach Reynolds. He said, the only reason they didn't really pursue you is because you didn't have a dynamic like a husband and wife. So my wife wants to kind of like get into the mix. She didn't want to see the first season, but subsequent seasons she would say yes. But if she bailed on me, I would go with Magnus.
There you go. I like that, Dean.
Yeah, Magnus is good people.
Yeah. If you guys don't know who Magnus is, go find out.
I've done some work with him before. We've talked about terrain building before. I gave him some technical advice on his Cobra Castle on ways to kind of get that angling thing going. So we can work together and exchange ideas and make some quick prototypes. So I'd feel comfortable with Magnus as well.
Nice. Maddie, you said your brother?
Yeah, my brother and I interviewed for the second season as well.
Okay. What,
and
your brother can't go. Who you pick?
I would pick. Well, he actually asked me to maybe interview with him for the third season. It's Maticus Bricks on TikTok. I think our building styles would mesh really well. He's really good at building things very scale and technical, and I think I have more of the vision.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe I don't have anything.
No, you do. You have the artistic eye in a lot of things. Don't let it.
You got some good looking builds.
Thank you. Oh, well, I've been slacking lately. What?
What?
Oh, I said I've been slacking. I have like 4 mocks that are just sitting there.
Well, why build a mock when you can build a set? There's instructions. No.
Very true.
That's the rut I'm in right now.
Amen. I can't even build sets. Hey, Kirk, Vision Bricks, who would you pick?
Who would I pick? All right, there's one guy who I'm sure a lot of us know. He
With
actually
the white
did.
shirt on, right?
And I was gonna say Jeff. But before that, I was gonna say Rick and Nick because he did actually ask me a while ago when they were doing stuff for season 2. And then I would also say Jeff.
Roll your dice. Okay.
I would also say Jeff because I feel like Jeff and me have like a nice sort of dynamic that we have between us, and it would be fun trying to just build and see how it all turns out on the show. So that's what I would say.
Jeff would be a really funny partner. He would give.
I don't
he
think
would
we have
give all
enough
the giggles.
bleeps on the show for Jeff.
Thank you, Emily.
Everything with Jeff would be bleep, 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 bleep.
The plumber is here, and she's.
Dave, how you doing? Welcome all the way from Canada. Do you guys have our show up there?
all my Lego Canadian friends watch it.
Nice. Who would you go on the show with if you could?
I'd have to start watching it first.
Okay.
Good that you joined us then.
Wow.
I would take Chris. Just
Welcome to the show, Dave.
I don't even want to know.
Jeff got kicked out.
Yeah.
Kick himself out.
Hey, Jeff, you have to go deal with the plumber. I'm taking over.
Who would you pick, Brittany?
I mean, apart from the obvious.
Oh no, I wouldn't figure you'd go on with me. I like being married to you.
So, okay, this might sound weird, but I didn't have a lot of time to think about it because I'm
What's
a huge
up, Triple D?
overthinker. So it takes me days to think about things. Don't get mad.
What? Don't say it. Don't you dare say it.
I'm not going to say that.
Oh,
Although I
okay.
did think 2 things that would make you mad, but this, don't get mad. I think Haley.
Okay.
I think Haley and I could work together,
I get that.
build together pretty well.
I thought you were saying something else.
I know what you were thinking. The thought crossed my mind to say it just to see your reaction.
Oh, I would have get
I think Haley would.
I could definitely see Haley. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you guys build together. I literally thought you were going somewhere else.
And I was thinking too, you know, we're like what, tied for the
I mean,
champs
back
of
in the day, yeah.
the speed build competition. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, we got this.
Yeah.
You know.
Folks don't know what that is.
Well,
it's cool. It's in
I'll
the
bring it back
archives.
one day when I start, on streams again, I'll bring it back.
Oh, who would I
Don't worry.
pick? It's plain and simple.
No one cares.
It would be Howie, because that's who I decided. Like, if Brittany couldn't, me and Brittany applied last time to be together, and then I was like, well, if you can't do it, Brittany, who would I? And I asked Howie. If you guys don't know Howie, yohowie.com. Yohowie.com. He's an impeccable, wonderful, great builder.
Yeah.
On top of all the things.
Yeah.
I'm not
Great
lying.
guy.
Yeah.
Ask Emily.
Oh, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be your favorite Transformer?
Who would be my favorite transfer? It depends what universe you're talking about.
Okay.
Here we go.
One?
Generation 1, Ironhide.
Yeah.
Easy. Ironhide for sure.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but thanks for answering.
He's a grumpy old Southern guy, and he's hilarious.
It's time to bust some Decepta chops. That's what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's honestly the one I remember out of the entire franchise.
Like him and Ratchet are two of my enduring favorites. Like no matter what universe they're in, I love them.
No.
I never mentioned I shed a little tears in the movie. I shed a little tear in the movie when he died.
I was so mad. I was so mad.
Spoiler. It's written on the bottom, Chris. Deal with it.
I am not. I don't like the movie, so I don't care. So.
Whatever.
It wasn't the best movie.
Are you talking? Oh yeah, when Megatron off scene. Oh yeah, that was
off screen.
The
that
work.
was dark. Ironhide.
That movie was so messed up.
I love my nerd.
You can't go to second in command. You can't do it. Like killing Riker. You can't do it.
I thought we were talking about Lego.
There it
Yeah.
is.
I got lost there for a second.
Hey, it's okay, because we can talk about ghosts now, too. That would blow everybody's mind.
Yeah, once Emily comes on, it's all Transformers.
That's all
I'm
right.
sorry.
I don't mind a little bit of Transformer talk during the Lego. It's not like we're all a bunch of nerds.
Did you tell me about my
Nerd.
witch
Oh,
ancestor?
I don't
and
think
her-
I
her
did.
ghost?
We really have to email you.
Yeah.
Brittany's related to a witch, a real witch.
What? I want to hear about this.
Yeah, we're going to do it on Nick's show, Nick and Nessie's show. We're going to do it on their show.
It's like I have a friend.
Talking.
I have a friend who's a Wiccan who would love that.
Yeah. Good times. Look at Chris. Chris is like, in the name of Jesus.
I was building this guy, so
Good times. So
It looks like Jeff buried the plumber, and now he's back.
yeah.
I handle
So what it
the
was is Jeff showed the plumber his pipe.
I bludgeoned the plumber with his wrench
There you
and a
go.
dildo.
So first thoughts. This first episode versus the last first episode. Better or worse?
I think it's more, I don't know, more Hollywood this time.
I thought so too. I thought that too.
I thought the host was really obnoxious.
I
It's
think,
Canadian, right, Dave? That's what he is.
Yeah, I'm.
they increased their budget and they can do all this fancy new stuff now. So
Yeah.
Well, I thought I was like, if they play that same canned laugh clip over
Again.
one more time, it's like the canned laughter clip got really old after of the group laughing at that Will stuff. So
I was sitting there, I was looking at him, I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's way more laughter than the standard right there. I got annoyed by that, but that's okay. Dave, you don't take him back and give us somebody better to host?
I'll host.
Okay, there you go. That'll be enough for me. Thank you, sir.
I would have no problem with that. Or William Shatner, he's Canadian.
I'll take that one too.
Nah, the internet canceled William Shatner because he doesn't like transgender people and he's a piece of shit.
He's too old. He's way too old.
So it should be interesting to see if the ratings hold from where it was before to where it is now. I don't know if days make it different with it being on Wednesdays last year to Tuesdays this year.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Well, a lot of people didn't even know that this show was today.
Well, if you were on Facebook, you would have known it was on the Holy smokes!
Yeah, not to be rude about Moto, but every single goddamn day was about how Lego Masters. It's like, okay, we get it.
I think he's being. I think that's part of his contract. He
Yeah,
has
they
to
have
do that.
to
Right?
post certain things at certain times. Yeah.
Man, I would not do well with that.
But like when we interviewed for Lego Masters, I was like, "You guys don't know. I can do hell of promoting for you guys."
I actually changed all my profile pictures to Moto's face.
Really?
I did, yeah. Across the board. I stole it from Maddie. Maddie did that. Yeah. There you go.
So I have a question for you. I know everybody's got the Moto love. Do you think Moto with his partner, because you gotta factor in the partner thing, do you think Moto can hold with his partner against these other teams?
Yes.
No.
After seeing that build?
Okay, let me just see if they did this. I think they focus on Moto and them and their builds crumbling a little bit to set up that maybe they're not so good and they're going to be the quote unquote come from behind team that they're going to do. But I think if Moto has the time and the or whatever, and this partner can help him, Moto can do it. But at times a factor that I'm not sure Moto has dealt with.
Because Moto, like Brittany said, it looked like Moto was pressured, right? He was stressed.
He really was.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember that Moto takes his time with his builds too.
That's
right. He's like an artist painting on canvas.
Now, I will say that Moto, and this is some inside. I don't know how inside it is. He spoke about it on the show, my show, a year ago or so. I can do this all. I can be here all day. He sat there and he started practicing 2-hour builds, 4-hour builds, a week build to try and up his oomph. Now that's him working by himself, and I don't know how. I don't remember any motorization in his stuff.
No, I haven't seen any motors or anything, that kind of stuff in Moto's builds.
Ever.
He's a statuesque builder.
Well, that's why they were like a power couple, right? Because he supposedly has the motor genius, and Moto has the artistic, right?
Yeah, the motor wasn't all that great. That build, I don't know. I was not happy with their build at all.
Okay, I mean, here's what I thought when I saw all the builds at the end of it. I said, okay, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. And that made me feel good.
Oh, God, that's Swan build. Why do you have to keep rehashing it? Every time you say the worst build, I just picture that blocky swan.
I thought the swan was the worst. I think that the sheep were the worst.
Wait, were the sheep built by Irish people?
I mean, they're good Midwesterners. I'm not sure.
No, I mean the book with the sheep was smaller, but
that's the problem.
No, but that doesn't make it worse.
It does.
I thought the swan one was the worst.
The challenge, but it doesn't mean the build itself.
Well, I think the motorized part was stupid.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
It said Mom and Dad are fighting. Tons of people. People have always,
they don't know because I don't come on anymore. Oh yeah, I was gonna say something about them earlier.
Go ahead.
I didn't care for that one.
It was kind of underwhelming. Like I feel like they should have had more movement. With they had breakdancing and more than just that record.
Well,
and they didn't have any minifigures on the record.
Had been vertical instead of horizontal, it would have done better.
Yeah.
And that's
they could have tilted that.
My mom was watching it, and when she saw them doing the stop motion animation for like the intro of the float, she was like, "Whoa, that is some good movement." And I was like, "No, Mom."
Yeah.
That's post.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that was.
Well,
could have done a lot with that.
Was that the only one they animated, or did they?
I think so. No, they animated the twins.
That's right. They did.
Yeah,
that was so good. I love that.
Yeah,
really goofy.
that was a massive undertaking for that time span that they had.
But you notice that their movement was almost the smallest amount. They just had this little tiny boat back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the Viking ship?
No, that was the big temple, and then they had the river running down the middle of the temple.
Yeah, and the boat was just sitting there twitching a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, not for nothing. But I build small too. You all know this.
No, the build was huge with one small tiny boat.
Right.
But the story behind it was I like the story behind it.
The story was the best story.
Yeah, the Viking story, it was like, that's bullcrap. Like, yeah, you have good movement, but
Maddie, Mark is Chris's best friend.
I don't care. You can say what you want.
Watch what you say around Chris.
I didn't like the story behind it. The butterfly had a better story.
That butterfly, that made my heart tug.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were clickets though. Those were not old bracelets. Those were clicket bracelets. They built them like before the. I mean, I'm glad they're honoring their great niece. That's just wonderful, great. That's super cool. But
yeah, they were dots.
Yeah, the dots. Whatever.
Clickets. They would
Oh my god!
The headlights in our
Who? Did anybody see Moto's friend? Moto had a friend there.
Was a brick
The
separator
biker chick.
Clicky or whatever his name is.
Yeah, the biker chick had one of Moto's things in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Pocket, which is welcome back, Emily.
Oh, Jesus, he has his head.
Oh, not you, Emily.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my friend, not my daughter.
Oh, was Emily earlier? I was like, are you
Yeah,
talking to me?
No, Emily's
I know
on
I
the
got
screen.
that.
You know.
I looked up and I saw that Emily,
Do you
and I
like-
didn't know she was.
Do you like Transformers? No. Then nobody's talking to you.
That's why I was confused.
Sorry, gang. Teenagers, am I right?
Am I right or am I right?
Well, you don't know what I'm right. All right. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
I guess
Kurt,
not the
shut up.
actuals here.
What'd you say?
I guess
Emily?
not the actual plumbers here, so I get to hang out again.
Noise.
Mario.
Eric, are you okay, man, or did you freeze?
Huh?
Oh, okay. You
I'm multitasking. I'm
Yeah,
not. Yeah.
You have to do another thing to be multitasking, right, Chris? That's Kurt.
That's not a bad one too. That's not a bad big freeze.
Well, he's moving. He's not
Yeah,
frozen.
so Zoom has to stay like that for the next 8 minutes.
I got a good picture of a Zoom. Remember that?
No, we said we wouldn't talk about that.
There you go. Yeah, it's my show, so I do what I want.
Exactly.
He froze.
Well,
Good times. Sorry, everybody, had to do it. Anyway, we're in the
We love
closing minutes. Anybody have anything that they just got to get off their chest before we get out of here?
I have to
About the
start
show?
watching it.
Huh?
I have to start watching it.
I mean, there you go. I'm sorry it takes 3 days to get anything in Canada.
Well, it has to come up here by dog sled. So
Right?
I thought they weren't letting anything across the border.
the dogs are stopped at the border. No dog sleds. My igloo's melting though. So
Was 5 million bricks supposed to impress us?
It's supposed to impress somebody.
It impresses the non-AFOLs who are watching the show because it's on TV.
I got it. That makes sense.
all right. So does it feel good to have Lego Masters back?
Always.
Is it what we wanted?
It is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to head in the right direction. I feel like we're going to make a bunch of new friends.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, but I think it's kind of funny if you look at the first season cast and the second season cast, like the same characters are there.
To a degree. I'll give you that. To a degree.
There's no bearded builders.
They try to get those categories of the team.
Check those boxes.
Yeah,
to
because
have that dynamic.
when we interviewed, we were towards the end of the interview process, and they're like, "We're trying to fill some boxes," and pretty much. And they're like, "Well, we love your guys' energy and how our look, our story, everything." They go, but the role of us has already been filled, basically. And
I don't think that's possible, Nick. I'm sorry. I
look
love
forward
you
to season 3 of trying for season 3.
Hey, listen here. I'll make some phone calls. I'll talk to Will Arnett. What were you gonna say, sweetheart? Britt? You had something on your mind.
Yeah.
And you were patient and you waited to talk, and now you forgot.
Aww.
Second thing that goes with the memory.
That's what I get for talking over everyone.
No, you're fine. You talk over anybody you want, except Brittany. No,
I apologize.
no, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so I feel like this year started out stronger than last year's. Was more excited about last year's starting, but this one
was new.
Yeah, but this one to me, I know what to expect, and I'm ready to have better than I had last year.
And I've also noticed that the lighting is way better in this season than last season. Last season was kind of dark and a little bit more gloomier. This one's more bright and in your face.
If they did the filming in Georgia, as I think they did, then they had to build a whole new studio set. So, yeah, they could have factored all that in.
They also did not have here's somebody being kind of villainous, like with Sam being like, do you even know Lego and all that kind of stuff?
I think they got a lot of flack about that last year.
I hope they did.
They read those comments from people saying, we want to see Lego stuff, not, the drama tied to it.
I think they might have figured out that there's a lot more AFOLs watching than they thought.
But
almost all of them.
I'm kind of I'm not sure if I heard it correctly or not because, like I said, I was busy trying to get my baby to go to sleep. When they first
That's what you do.
When they showed the robot's head falling off, and then they cut to the other teams looking at it, didn't somebody say something snarky?
I heard
it. Sounded like somebody was like, "Oh, that's great movement" or something, and I was like,
"Oh yeah."
I was like, "Excuse you."
Yeah, they.
You gotta put in a jab here or there just to keep up the
shots fired.
That was the meanest thing that I heard that I noticed.
Yeah.
That's not very mean. That's just a little
sarcasm. Before we get out of here, let's go to personality. Who's the wet blanket you don't like?
Oh, the brother sister.
Okay, I like it.
Oh, because they remind me so much of the winners of last season.
Are you talking about Chris's best friend?
Well, I mean, I have nothing against it, but I just immediately when I saw them paired together in the way that they were dressed, I was like, oh.
But that's a brother and sister, not a husband.
They got a Luke and Leia thing going on, and I'm not.
Yeah. I was like, the vibe here is just a little interesting.
For me, I think it's the twins.
I'm there. The twins.
Which twins?
Yeah, they don't have too much personality.
There's only one set of
it's
twins.
like both of them make a personality. Maybe.
Yeah, but I just hope that Moto picks his game up too.
Yeah,
don't worry, he will.
I've loved Moto. No, seriously, I've loved Moto's builds, and everything. But Moto can come off kind of, I don't know, unpersonality wise,
stiff. Let's just call him stiff.
Stiff, yes.
There, okay.
He's just shy. That's all.
He's super shy.
Yeah, you could tell how nervous he was too.
Also, Brittany caught him crying.
He did. He cried when they said that nobody was going home. You could see him in the background. He took his glasses off and he was.
Yeah.
I
don't think maybe he had somebody who wanted to go home and crap. It ain't go home.
Brittany's gonna put a meme of Moto crying.
He did get on it.
Poor TJ. Make this meme. Go, boy.
All right. So, okay, there I am.
Oh my goodness.
Any last words before we go?
I thought it said no.
No, it says woo.
No, but getting just a little off and it said no.
Oh, it does say no. Woo. Woo. Chris, if you do not enter that as a mock at the next convention, I'm gonna get pissed at you. You need to, Chris. You need to do a TV with a bunch of square blocks and people in their spots, and be like COVID Con.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You're welcome. All right. We're gonna get out of here, but next week at same bat time, same bat channel. Please come back and watch you guys, and don't forget to smash the like bucket.
bucket.
Hey!
Yeah.
Now we've got to make a like bucket.
Like bucket. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for coming, everybody inside the chat and outside. Thank you very much. And remember, folks, you got to love those bricks.